Hi everyone, happy Monday. So let's just get straight into it, right? So one thing that I've always noticed is how, when people graduate from high school, people usually always feel like they have to go to college right afterwards. And one thing that I've never understood is why do you have to go to college right after high school? The reality is that clearly the vast majority of high school students never have enough money to, you know, pay for their college expenses at all, when they would be going to college right after high school. So what I've never understood is like of course if you have a scholarship then you have it made because all your expenses will be taken care of. But the vast majority of kids do not get scholarships. So what they have to end up doing is taking student loans and have debt for life and all that. And my thing is, why not just wait to go to college later on? I've never understood like why people don't do that more. No one says that you have to go to college right after high school. And just because you don't go to college right after high school doesn't mean that you can't do it later on within your life. College does not have an expiration date, nor does college have an age limit. College does not have an expiration date, and college does not have an age limit either. So you can be 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, hell 90 and still go to college. So there's never an expiration date that says, oh, you can't go to college up at this age. Like, you can go to college at any age you want. So instead of feeling like, oh, you have to go to college right after high school when you can barely even afford it or pay for it, and then you have to take out student loans and have a ton of debt that you'll have to pay back for life and everything. And instead of going that route, why not just graduate high school, get like a regular job, and then, build up your money so that then a couple months or years later, you'll have the money to pay for all of your college expenses yourself. Period. I feel like that's the better way to do it. That's the better way to do it. Instead of going to college right after high school, if for financial reasons you can't, it's better to just wait to go to college till you're older so that you'll have enough money to pay for it yourself. Period. And that's what I believe in. It seems a lot easier that way, so you don't have to be in a ton of debt for life. So yeah, you don't have to go to college right after high school if you have trouble affording it and paying for it. College does not have an expiration date, nor does it have an age limit. So you can go at any time in your life. It doesn't matter. You can go at any age. So yeah. Love y'all. Bye.